Yes, hi Nikhil, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. What about you?
Yes, I'm doing good. Okay, can you turn on your camera?
Sure, sir.
Okay, Nikhil, can you brief me about yourself and your previous experience?
Sure, sir. Myself, Shingish West Ankush. I'm born and brought up in Udgir and currently pursuing a bachelor's of computer science. And talking about my experience, and that is, I'm since past 1.5 years, I'm working as a front end developer. My main role is an Angular developer, and I have created many dynamic web pages. That's all about me, sir.
Okay, okay. Okay, so when you are working from the last 1.5 years, so
Yes.
what was your daily routine into your job, into the role?
The daily routine was just means there was a sprint. In that sprint at Monday, that is was up to 15 days. In that 15 days, the specific tasks were given to us. Means we have to complete it by the end of that week. Means at every week the team lead used to check the code and means and about talking about daily routine. Once I logged in at about 10 a.m. There was a quick meeting with the team lead and HRs and all, and we used to talk what we have to do about the project and what enhances we have to make it for the better modular code. Hello, hello.
Okay, okay. Yeah, that's great. Okay. Can you tell me the size of your team? I mean, how many members you are in the team?
So currently our organization is a small scale. So currently we have team of 15 members, in which we have three or four backend developers, five front-end developers. We have one tester, one designer, one team lead. That's all about the team, sir.
Okay, okay, fine. That's great. Okay. So if I ask you about the JavaScript, how much you will rate out of 5 hours?
So I would rate myself four, sir.
Okay, okay. That's a good rating. Okay. So let's start with the JavaScript. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So
Yeah, sure, sir.
can you tell me
Hello, hello, hello. Are you there, sir? Hello.
yes, Nikhil. Okay.
Hello. Hello, sir.
Okay, yes, Nikhil. So
Hello. Sir, I'm not getting your voice, sir.
yes, I'm audible, right?
Yes, sir, you are. Hello. Hello. Are you there, sir?
Okay, Nikhil. So there was a fluctuation in the internet.
Okay,
Okay.
sir. No problem. Yes.
Okay. I'm audible right now.
Yes, you are audible, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, so let me repeat the question. So I was asking you about the hoisting concept. So can you explain me through that?
Yes, sir. So hosting is a default behavior of JavaScript where all the declaration are hosted at the top of the scope, sir.
Okay, and like also we use some keywords to declare the variable. So can you tell me the difference between those? What are the keywords that are available?
Sir, so basically we have three types of variables, var, let, and const. Previously, we used to use var, but from the ES6, we have got two new keywords, that is let and const. Talking about them, in var, redeclaration and reassigning is both are possible. In let, redeclaration is not possible, but we can reassign let. In const, redeclaration and reassign both are not possible. And talking about the hosting, in where the hosting is possible, but value get undefined. And in let and const, the value we get is cannot access before initialization. And const cannot be left undefined, means we have to assign the value as soon as possible. Uh, Whereas whereas let can be left undefined.
Okay, that's great. So coming to the hosting part, so what happens with the function? Will they got hoisted or is it accessible without the before its initialization?
Yes, sir, it is accessible.
Okay, okay, fine. Okay, so can you tell me the difference between the double equal to and triple equal to?
Yes, sir. Double equal to checks value, and triple equal to checks value as well as data type.
That's correct. Okay. Okay. So can you tell me what is a function?
A function is a block of code that perform some specific task, such as it gives the output as per our input.
Okay. Okay. So there are some types of functions like function expression and anonymous function. So can you tell me what is this an anonymous function and function expression?
Talking about function expression, when we store function in a value of in a key, then it is called as a function expression. And talking about anonymous function, function which have no name associated to it is called as anonymous function.
Mhm. So can you give me an example of both? If when you share the screen and give me an example of an anonymous or named function and a function expression. Let's make a function to add two numbers in the simple.
Okay. So this is a function expression, sir.
Okay.
And about anonymous function, uh, uh, I think it's supposed to call anonymous function because it don't have name.
Mm-hmm. Okay. No problem. Like, can you tell me what is a closure?
Uh, Closure. So talking about closure, a function which have the access of the variables of from the global scope from its parent scope. Now means a function which have the which have access of variables from its parent scope is called as closure.
Okay.
Or closure creates an lexical scope. Means lexical scope have the access of that variables that are not present in the same scope, but that they are present in parent scope.
Oh, okay. 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 So can you tell me the difference between sum and every method that we use with the arrays?
Uh, so they both equally returns Boolean value. And talking about some checks whether any one of the given condition is being satisfied or not. Then it will return true. Talking about every element should surpass the condition given condition. Unless and until it will not give true value, it will be false. Means every element should be satisfy the given condition.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So can you tell me what is event delegation?
Event delegation.
Yes.
Uh, I have heard about this topic, but at this moment I am unable to recall it.
Oh, okay. Okay. No problem. So so have you heard about the prototypal inheritance?
Yes, sir. Prototypical inheritance means when a class behaves, it's, uh, it's behaves means it takes the shape and structure defined in any other class. It is considered as prototypical inheritance.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I know, sir.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So I am sharing you one array. Just copy it from the chat box. I have sent you one more line of code. Okay. Now, if you see the second one, age. So, of the age person of age 28, it is 1. So, it is showing the count in the output.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, can you just achieve it? Oh, okay, Nikhil. Like, you can check it after the interview.
I don't know, sir. I have tried it, but
You can check it after the interview. Okay. Okay, I am sending you one more array. Okay. Now, you have three objects in this, and you need to find the sum of the mobiles in this. Okay.
some of the mobile.
Yes, sum of the mobiles, and make name to the capital letter. Okay, understood? So
Yes, sir.
name of the mobile should be into the capital letter, and the sum of the mobile count.
Well, here we got the sum of the mobile.
Mhm.
Now I have to make capitalize what, sir?
Capitalize the name name's value. That is test
This
one, test two, test three. Yes.
means this one.
Yes, the value of the name property.
Sure, sir.
And check the sum once again. So what is happening with the sum?
What, sir?
Correct one sum. Sum. Did you get the correct sum?
Uh, Is it right, sir? Now,
Yes. So what was happening before this?
they were string and they were concatenating, sir,
Okay. Yes.
by using plus operator. They became number.
Okay. Okay. Great. Okay. Now do the capital letter, the
So,
first
sir,
name.
let me try, sir. Yes, sir. Hello.
Okay. Yes. Cool. Very good. Good. Okay. Can you tell me the concept between the deep copy and shallow copy?
Talking about deep copy and shallow copy. In shallow copy, when we copy two different source of codes, means two different objects. Let's suppose two different objects. When we copy directly, uh, then they will have a same reference somewhere in the backend. Means suppose two object person and person two. If we copied person one in person two, if we change the value of person two, the person one will also get affected and will manipulate its value. But talking about in deep copy, uh, we have done the same things. Means we have copied person one and person two. But in this case, when we change the value of person two, the main source of code means the person one will not affect. Means it will not manipulate its data. It will not change.
And how do we achieve deep copy as well as shallow copy? What is the syntax or method that we use? Nikhil, I'm audible, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So how do we achieve that deep copy and shallow copy?
Uh, I was not audible, sir. Just right now I have explained.
No, like your voice was not audible. I think there will be
Okay, okay,
fluctuation at my end only. Okay.
okay, sir. I repeat it. Sir, talking about the shallow copy, means the main source. When we suppose we have two objects, person one and person two.
I understand the explanation, but what is the method that we clone an new object into the original object?
We means for deep copy or shallow copy, sir.
For both, I'm asking. How do we
For
convert in like as a deep?
in shallow copy, we can use spread operator, sir.
Mm-hmm.
And in talking about deep copy, we can use JSON, sir.
So spread operator, is it possible to use it for the deep copy as well?
No, sir. It is not. We cannot use, sir. It will show for the main keys, but when we have suppose a second nested object in them, it will not means it will change the value of that.
Okay. So in that case, like we use shallow
Yes,
copy. So how do we convert, achieve that shallow copy?
we can do it directly, sir.
Hmm.
Means,
Deep copy. Deep
yes, sir. In deep copy, we can use JSON, sir, by making that means, by using JSON, we can make a deep copy, sir.
copy. Oh, okay, okay. So can you tell me about the promises that we use in JavaScript?
Sure, sir. So talking about promise, so promise are used to handle the asynchronous behavior of JavaScript. These are the approach over the callback functions, and by using promise, we can handle code much easier, and it is easier to debug it. The promise have four stages. Promise settled means promise has been resolved or has been rejected. It means something has been done with the promise. Promise pending means the promise is not still it is or it's not been resolved, or it's not been rejected. And promise resolved means promise has been resolved successfully, or reject means the promise has not successfully used, sir. And for promise, we have three methods. To when we resolve the data, we use then for to catch the errors, we use catch. And there is one extra method called finally. Promise dot finally is at last. Whatever we have to do, we can use finally.
Okay, okay, okay. So can you tell me what is async await?
Uh, so, async await is basically sugar coating to the promises. Means it will it's the approach of promise chaining. Means when we use promise chaining, the we use means we execute asynchronous code one after one. Means it will become harder to read and debug it. So we use async await. Async, the word async before the function makes the function to return a promise, and the word await, the keyword await, will make the pause to the function for the execution.
Okay, okay, that's it. So have you come across call, apply, and bind techniques?
Sir, not much till now, but yes, I know a brief idea that suppose we have object, uh, and in within that object we have function. Suppose let's say we have an object, and within that object we have function, and that function we want to use in any another object. At that time we can use call and uh, apply.
Mhm. Okay,
uh, and regarding about bind, I don't have much idea about it.
okay, okay, okay. No problem. Okay, so can you tell me what is an arrow function?
So arrow function is a new way of writing a function. We got arrow function in ES6, and it is a shorter way to write a function. It have some uh, uh, pros like we can there is no need to write a return keyword, and there is no need to write parentheses if we have a single parameter. And about me talking about its cons, we cannot use this keyword in arrow function because it will represent window object.
Okay, okay, good. So what is type coercion?
Type coercion, sir. The conversion of one data type to another is said to be a coercion, sir.
Okay, okay. So I am sending you one object. So take it as a string. Okay. So to comment the output part, the output should be like this. If you see the A is uh, repeated 3 times and B is 2 times, C is 2 times. So it is a kind of concatenation. So that is a string. We are compressing the string, the repeated terms. We are compressing it and making it with the number. So how do we achieve this one?
Uh, so I will try, sir.
Yes, yes. Nikhil, you want to some more time, or shall we move with the other? You can try after the interview.
No, sir, no problem. Will do, sir.
We'll move. Okay, okay, fine. You just try it after the interview. Okay.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
the simple one. So everything in JavaScript is we are playing with the data, right?
Yes, sir.
So I've just wanted to check your knowledge on how you are working on the data. Okay. So I have sent you one more array and what logic you are using. So just need to check. So just copy the array. Now, if you see here, okay, so the output is something like some numbers are repeated in the input array. Okay, so there should not be any repeated element in the output array. That's the output we need over here. Okay, so you need to remove the duplicate in the simple way and make it in a function. Okay, we can just try it.
Sure, sir. Without using any predefined method, sir.
Yes, you don't use any predefined method.
Sure,
Try
sir.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, Nikhil, you need some more time, or shall we move on to the next?
Just 2 seconds, 2 minutes, sir.
Okay, okay, okay.
Sir, hello.
Yes, yes.
Uh, I got the output, but I don't know why, but in function I am able to get it. I read it directly, sir. Here is the output.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, do one thing. Add 7 in the array. In the input array you have, right? So add 7 to.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, okay, you are getting. Okay, that's perfect. Okay. Okay. So can you tell me what are the features that we got in HTML5?
In HTML5, we got some new features such as geolocation, drag and drop. Uh, in HTML5, we can add audio and video. In HTML5, we got web storages like local storage and session storage. HTML5, we also got here we can draw shapes like rectangles, circles, in and talking about more, we got a smaller doc type declaration.
Yes. Okay. Okay. That's cool. That's enough. Okay. So can you elaborate me about the web storages that is being given?
Okay, sir. Web storage is an API to store data in the uh, machine's browser, means client's browser. In their web storage, there are two types. Means there is one local storage and there is a session storage. Talking about local storage, it will it will store the data permanently. Means after we store data by local storage dot set item, it will store the data after the expiration of the session. But talking about session storage, it will be get removed when we once set the data, once the page is reloaded or the session has been revoked.
Okay. Okay. So if I wanted to like remove the data from the local storage, then what methods are available?
To remove the data from local storage. So we have two methods, sir. One is a remove item, and to remove a particular element or item, and to if you want to clear all the elements, all the keys, so you can use clear.
Okay. Okay. Fine. That's great. Okay. So can you tell me what is the difference between an inline element and block level element?
Okay, sir. Talking about line element, it will start on the same line. but the block level element will start on the new line. We can't give height and width to inline element, but we can give height and width to block level element. Inline element will take the height and width as much it required. Means it will take a specific height and width, but the block level element will take the parent's height and width. And in inline element, we can't give margin to top and bottom, uh, but we can give margin to all four sides in block level element.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, so can you tell me what is the box model? Yeah.
Box model. So talking about box model, uh, means every HTML element is a box model within itself. Means it have four properties such as border, padding, margin, border, padding, and content. The main content. Means it is surrounded by all these things. Talking about padding, the space between the border and the content is called as a padding, and border, the line, the line which divides the margin and the content is called as border, and the space outside the border is called as margins.
Okay, okay, fine. So, Nikhil, like you are working as an Angular developer. So, on which version you are working?
Uh, on 10, sir, Angular 10.
Okay, on Angular. So, do you know the features, the new features or the new version which is launched, the Angular new version?
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, I know some brief idea about it, that from Angular 10 to Angular 17, may minor or major changes might occur, but I know that in Angular 17 there is no app.module file. In every component, we have to use the required uh, elements. Means the required, just like we use reactive form and some other
Okay,
HTTP
okay, that's
client
fine.
code.
Yes, so there are some drastic changes. Okay, so we'll just move on to the TypeScript part. So, can you tell me? We use TypeScript while working with the Angular application. So, can you brief me about what is the difference between the TypeScript and the JavaScript?
Yes, sir. JavaScript is means it's loosely means there is no like restrictions to use the variables and declarations. But when we use TypeScript, means it's bounded with the specific data. Means the data cannot be altered. Uh, uh, Means beyond the type we have consisted to it. Means it have to stick with the data that we have given to it, but in JavaScript there is not such a case that means we cannot manipulate that data. Means we can manipulate that data, but in TypeScript, once we use for example, if we use type literal and interfaces, means we cannot use some additional data to manipulate it.
Yes, yes. So, what are the key features or benefits of using the TypeScript?
Talking about key features, it will make the code more modular, and uh, it will make the happen. It will lead to happen the least errors, and it will bound strictly. Means it will neither manipulate the data.
Yes, yes. Okay, okay. So, can you tell me the difference between the interface and type? So, we can mention like we can define the in the two ways, like with the interface, or we can define it with the type, right? So, can you differentiate between these two?
Sir, mostly we use interfaces uh, to write the data. I don't know the exact. I don't have the exact idea what's the key difference between them. But I think in interface we can give type to multiple keys, whereas in type it's not possible. I think so.
No, both can be used to shape an object, right?
Right, sir.
Like how our object should be. But
Yes,
we
sir.
use interface keyword or we use type keyword.
Yes, sir.
But what's the difference? If you know, then you can tell me, or else like can
Sir, currently I'm not able to recall it at this moment because
okay,
I haven't
mhm.
gone through it.
Okay, no problem. So have you heard about the decorators while working on the TypeScript?
Yes, sir. I have heard decorators such as
Hmm.
uh, just a second. We have a ng module uh, model and
Okay, okay, fine. Okay. Uh, so we have the concept of object orient programming, right?
yes, sir.
So OOPS concept. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So can you tell me the four pillars of the OOPS? Or
Okay, sir. So there are four pillars such as uh, abstraction, polymorphism, inheritance, abstraction, polymorphism, inheritance, uh, abstraction, polymorphism, inheritance. One more, I'm not able to recall right now. Abstraction, polymorphism.
no problem. Okay.
Uh, yes, sir.
Okay.
Encapsulation, sir.
Yes.
Encapsulation. Fourth one is
Yes.
encapsulation.
Yes. That's good. That's better. Okay. Okay, Nikhil. We will end up by the end. Like we will be completing one task. So using the HTML and the JavaScript. So just take one button, and on the click of that button, just you need to increment a count by one. So that should be shown on the UI. So can you achieve this?
I'll try, sir.
Yes. Okay. Okay, Nikhil, like you can try it after the interviews. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So I am done from my end.
Yes,
So
sir.
do you have any questions now for me?
Yes, sir. How was my performance, sir?
Okay, that's good. That's better than the last one. Okay, but still full feedback will get to you by end of the day. Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.